everyone, how's it going? My name is Monica and welcome back to my channel. So in today's sewing tutorial, I'm actually recreating the very first tutorial I ever made, which was for a skater dress just like this. When I look back at that tutorial and a lot of my older ones, I cringe a little bit just because I've learned so much about making tutorials since then and just about slowing down and speaking more clearly and explaining things better. So I thought it'd be fun to recreate my first tutorial and make it so that it would be hopefully a lot easier to follow. I really hope y'all like this tutorial. I think skater dresses are such a basic part of any girl's wardrobe because they're so flattering and super cute. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get sewing. You'll need at least 2 yards of a 4-way stretch knit fabric to make this dress, plus a fitted shirt with sleeves to use as a template. We have to make the circle skirt first, so find your natural waist and take this measurement. Mine was 32 inches. Divide your measurement by 6.28. Here I got about 5.1, then subtract a ½ inch from that number to build in seam allowance, and the number you get will be used to draw the waist of the skirt. I got about 4.6 inches. Fold your fabric in half lengthwise, so the longest part, the 2+ yards, is going this way. Then fold it over again the opposite way, folding just enough to create a square shape with that section of fabric. Within that square shape, you'll have 4 layers of fabric, and we'll have to zoom in on this square corner where the folded edges meet. Measure starting from that corner and make a mark at the number you calculated earlier. So my mark is at about 4.6 inches. Still holding it at the corner, swivel the tape measure down and make another mark at that number and continue swiveling and marking to create a quarter circle shape, which you'll connect and cut out to create the waist of the skirt. Decide how long you want your skirt to be and add an inch to that number for hem and seam allowance. I wanted a 20-inch length for an above-the-knee skirt, so I got 21 inches. Measure starting at the curve of the waist and make a mark at the number you get, so my mark is at 21 inches. Move the tape measure down the curve and continue measuring and marking at that number, which will create a larger quarter circle shape. Connect and cut it out to create the skirt's bottom edge. When you unfold your skirt, you'll have a giant circle, which you'll set aside. To make a bodice template, grab your shirt and fold one sleeve into the center, adjusting it along the seam where the sleeve is attached so you can see the curved shape of the armhole. Fold the other sleeve in and adjust it as well so now you can see both of the armholes. Find the point on the shirt where it hits your natural waist and fold the portion below this point up out of the way so it looks like a crop top. And finally, fold it in half down the center and this is your bodice template. Fold a portion of your fabric over, making sure it can stretch in the direction the arrows are going. Lay the shirt onto the fold of the fabric and pin it down. To cut out the bodice, cut a ½ inch larger than your shirt on all sides to add seam and hem allowance. Remove the shirt and unfold your fabric and you'll have a bodice piece cut out, then cut a second identical bodice piece. And if you'd like, you can lower the necklines on them. Lay them with correct sides facing together and pin and sew along the shoulders and sides, sewing all the seams with a ½ inch seam allowance. And since we're using stretch fabric, use a ballpoint needle and sew everything with either a stretch stitch or a zigzag stitch so the seams will be able to stretch when you stretch the fabric. Try the bodice on to make sure it fits and make any needed adjustments. I decided to lower the necklines a bit more, then set it aside to make your sleeve pattern. Flatten your shirt sleeve out so this top straight edge is the folded edge, and this curved seam along the armhole looks like half of a bell shape. Place a sheer piece of paper onto the folded edge and begin tracing the sleeve by following along that curved seam like so. Continue along the diagonal edge, making the sleeve as long as you'd like, and draw a straight line where you want it to end. Then mark where the folded edge was. Remove the shirt and add marks a ½ inch outside of the lines to add seam allowance on all sides except the folded edge, then connect them and cut out your sleeve pattern. Fold a portion of your remaining fabric over and lay the sleeve pattern onto the fold, then pin and cut it out. When you unfold the fabric, you'll have a sleeve cut out, then cut a second sleeve. Fold them in half with correct sides together and pin and sew along the diagonal edges, then turn them right side out. Use straight pins to mark this point at the top of the curve on each sleeve, which are the points that will sit at your shoulders. With the sleeve right side out and the bodice inside out, flip the sleeve over and slide it in wrist first through the bodice's armhole. Match up the point you marked with a pin on the sleeve to the shoulder seam of the bodice and pin them together with correct sides facing, always flattening out the seam allowances. Match up the armpit seams on the sleeve and the bodice and pin them too, and then pin in smaller increments around the rest of the armhole. When you're done pinning, sew around the armhole to attach the sleeve, and then repeat to attach the other sleeve. With the bodice inside out, hem the neckline by folding the fabric over a ½ inch once, then fold it again another ½ inch and pin it down. Continue double folding and pinning frequently, smoothing out the fabric with your finger as you go. Make sure to open up and flatten out the shoulder seams before pinning them, and then continue around the other side until the entire neckline is double folded and pinned. Sew the hem down using a wider stretch or zigzag stitch for all the hems, which helps the folded fabric lay flatter and neater. Take your time and try not to stretch the fabric, and you'll see here how the wider stitch flattens out the hem on the back and still allows the neckline to stretch. Double fold and sew the bottom edge of the sleeve to hem it, and repeat with the other sleeve. Fold your circle skirt in half with correct sides facing together so the part you want on the front of the dress is centered, and use straight pins to mark these points at the sides of the waist. With the skirt inside out and the bodice right side out, lay them both so the front sides are facing up. Turn the bodice upside down and slide it in neck first through the waist of the skirt, lining up the waistlines. Match up the side seam of your bodice to that point you marked with a pin on the side of the skirt and pin them together. Then pin the other side of the skirt and bodice together. Now pin every few inches around the rest of the waistline and sew around the waist to join the pieces. Finally, to hem the bottom edge of the skirt, you can double fold and pin the entire thing if it's easiest for you, but to save time, I'll pin just a few inches of the hem and sew that part into place. When I get to the unpinned portion, I'll double fold a small section of the hem right at the machine and sew it down, then double fold and sew the next section, and so on, and if you're comfortable doing this, it does save time. When you finish the hem, you're all done with your skater dress. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed!